What are BLEU and ROUGE, and what do we use instead in 2026 for AI evaluation? Well, BLEU and ROUGE are two old ways we use to score AI-generated text, and at their core, they both use string matching and phrase counting to return a score of 0 to 100. Now, BLEU came first from a 2002 IBM paper by Papineni et al. It stands for Bilingual Evaluation Understudy, and it was built for machine translation, so it really focused on precision. It asks how much of the output that the AI made showed up in the reference answer. Next, we have ROUGE, which arrived in 2004 from a paper by Chin-Yew Lin and stands for Recall-Oriented Understudy for gisting evaluation. So basically, it was built for summaries. So it focuses on recall. It asks, did the AI include all the important words and phrases in its answer? An easy way to remember it is BLEU, so think of it as a big C for the full correct answer. And ROUGE means red in French, so I picture a teacher marking key parts of the answer in red. Now, BLEU checks that AI didn't just add random junk, while ROUGE checks whether or not it missed the key points. And both are deterministic algorithms, meaning with the same input, you always get the same score. The big problem with BLEU and ROUGE is that they don't actually understand meaning. They only count words and phrases. For example, if the reference answer says the meeting is at noon, the AI outputs the meeting starts at 12 p.m., a human knows those two things mean the same thing, but BLEU and ROUGE see fewer matching words, so they'll score that output low. And the reverse is also the problem. If the AI writes something super confident and it's a long paragraph, but it's wrong and reuses many reference words, BLEU and ROUGE can still score that paragraph highly. And this shows up in the metrics. On open-ended generation tasks, BLEU and ROUGE sits around 0.25 correlation with human judgment. And to anchor that, 0 means random noise and 1 means full agreement with a human being. So 0.25 isn't good enough for ranking our modern AI outputs. In 2026, we use LLM as a judge instead. You use one strong LLM model to grade another model's answer against a rubric that you write. And on some eval benchmarks, LLM as a judge can get close to 0.8 correlation with human judgment, which is actually near the ceiling because human reviewers also end up agreeing with each other at around 0.8. So the model judge is about as reliable as another human reviewer. But this still isn't perfect, because AI judges are still weaker on some tasks like complex truthfulness, math, coding, and subjective human metrics like ability.